If you are serious about building a channel that lasts, do me a quick favor and smash those like and subscribe buttons right now. Seriously. It tells the algorithm you're ahead of the curve and it helps us get more strategies just like this one out to you. Okay, let's dive in. I want to start with a real question. Take a hard look at your channel right now. Is it actually built to survive what's just around the corner? Because the entire YouTube landscape is shifting under our feet, and I guarantee the old rules just don't work anymore. And here's the honest-to-God truth of it. The vast majority of creators jumping on the AI bandwagon are walking straight towards a cliff. Their channels are built on a foundation of sand that's about to be washed away by YouTube's new reality. But yours? Yours doesn't have to be one of them. To really get how to survive and thrive, you first have to understand the sheer scale of the problem. We are barreling towards what I'm calling the 2026 content crisis. Check this out. Projections are showing that the amount of content getting uploaded to YouTube is going to triple in the next 5 years. And it's almost all being driven by AI. This massive flood of low-effort, automated, what I call slop content, the generic list videos with a robot voice, it's making basic information totally and completely worthless. Just let that quote sink in for a second. This is from YouTube itself. They're basically telling us that the value of just spitting out facts is dropping to zero. So if your channel's entire strategy is just to present information that someone could get from a 10-second AI search, I'm sorry to say it, but your channel is already a dinosaur. So that's the bad news. How do you survive it? Well, you start playing by a completely new set of rules. You have to get inside the head of the algorithm and understand how its priorities have done a complete 180. We've seen this massive pivot. The old algorithm was basically a TV network. It just pushed whatever was popular out to everybody. Simple. But the new algorithm, it's a recommendation engine on steroids. Its job is to pull the perfect video for each and every individual viewer. The main goal isn't just watch time anymore. It's a new metric they call viewer satisfaction, or VSAT for short. And that brings us to the single most important concept you need to burn into your brain: authenticity arbitrage. It's a fancy term for a simple idea. It's the strategic edge you get by injecting your unique human perspective, your story, your creativity, into AI-assisted content. It's the one thing that pure automation can't copy, and it makes your channel impossible to replace. And listen, this isn't just a theory. YouTube is enforcing this with a huge policy change. The old repetitious content rule is out. The new sheriff in town is inauthentic content. Now, this is not a war on AI tools. It's a war on lazy, cookie-cutter, mass-produced videos that provide zero unique value. Okay, so how in the world do you create that unique value? How do you build a brand that feels real, especially if you're running a faceless channel? Well, you need a new kind of tool. Not something for mass production, but for professional asset production. You need something like Nano Banana Pro. So what makes a tool like this a game changer? It's a thinking model. It's not just matching keywords like the old tools. It actually understands your creative intent, almost like a human art director would. It's built from the ground up for the tough stuff we need, like state-of-the-art character consistency and, of course, beautiful forte visuals. See, the old way was just typing a few words into a box. The new way, you have to brief the AI. Look at this prompt. It's not asking for a picture. It's commissioning a full-blown character concept sheet. This is the kind of professional asset you need to build a real defensible brand. And this incredible level of control is what makes the whole strategy possible. So it's time for the big reveal. This is the Identity Lock Blueprint, your key to creating actual intellectual property for your faceless channel that you can monetize and defend. We call it the identity lock, and here's how it works. By feeding the AI model a bunch of different images of the same character you created, you can literally lock in their identity. This character becomes your unique AI avatar, a consistent, recognizable face for your brand, and you never ever have to show your face. And the process is way more straightforward than it sounds. It's really just 4 steps. 1, you design your base character with a super detailed prompt. 2, you generate a ton of variations, different poses, different expressions. 3, you feed all of those back into the model as reference images to lock that identity down tight. And 4, you deploy your consistent character everywhere, in your videos and your thumbnails, the whole shebang. And this strategy is just so powerful because it lets you become the brand. You can build that familiarity, that trust, that connection with your audience that those generic AI channels could only dream of. And yeah, you've probably figured it out by now. I am a product of the identity lock strategy. This character you've been watching this whole time is the AI avatar for this very channel, built using this exact blueprint. We're not just telling you how to do it, we are living proof that it works. Let's just put it all side by side so it's crystal clear. Your generic AI channel, it's using inconsistent, sloppy visuals and a cheap robotic voice. It has no brand and it's totally replaceable. An identity lock channel, it builds unique IP. It creates a memorable brand that fosters what we call the intimacy effect, where your viewers feel a real connection. And the most important part, it satisfies YouTube's transformation rule by adding massive creative value, which makes it monetization-proof. But look, this is about so much more than just saving your channel from getting demonetized. This is about changing your mindset. You're not just a creator anymore. You're the founder of a media empire. Because a strong, trusted brand lets you diversify your income in a huge way. Suddenly, AdSense is just a small piece of the pie. The real money, the empire, is built on affiliate sales, your own digital products, and memberships. All revenue streams that only open up once you've built real authority and trust with your audience. So let's recap the action plan. This is your roadmap for 2026 and beyond. Number 1, master viewer satisfaction in a very specific micro niche. Number 2, create your own unique IP with the identity lock. 3, make sure every single piece of content you make passes the transformation rule. And number 4, stop thinking about building a channel. Start building a brand. The old way of doing YouTube is over. It's done. But the opportunity for those of us who are willing to adapt, it's bigger than it has ever been. You now have the exact blueprint to build a defensible, profitable, and faceless YouTube business. So the only question left is, what will your empire look like?